Lavinia Milosovici is no ordinary girl. For a single fleeting magic moment, Milo has the power to fly. 'Milo's life revolves around one great ambition: to be acknowledged and judged as the best gymnast in the world. She has the skill, she has the determination. What she may not have is the time. Milo has one shot at the history books. Can she make it? Four years ago, Lavinia Milosovici was 15, peak performer, thrilling the crowds. Everyone's idea of the perfect gymnast. Milo was the right shape, right age, right personality. Her magnificent floor routine delighted everyone. Perfect 10 gave her a gold medal at Barcelona, but still she wasn't judged overall best gymnast in the world. Now Milo leads the Romanian national team, the current world champions. Every day at the Olympic gym at her school, she trains hard. All these young champions are guided by expert coaches. There are no distractions. The school's aim to turn out world-class gymnasts. 20 years ago, another girl was here. She also wanted to be judged the best gymnast in the world. For her, it became a reality. In 1976, Nadia Comaneci took the world by storm. Even after Olga Korbut's innovative performances of the early 70s, the first perfect 10 signaled a new era in world-class gymnastics. Today, Milo wants what Nadia had, but time is running out. Nadia was 15, Milo's now 19. Puberty has changed her. She has grown. She's now the wrong shape, taller, heavier, and much older than the ideal gymnast. A different generation. In a sport where statistics show that the smallest and strongest win, it is going to be an uphill battle for Milo. Octavian Balou has been the coach of the Romanian national squad for 14 years. He has known Milo since she began school here, age 6.
Lavinia in the beginning was like a boy, very strong, very confident and very aggressive. And she's still the same, very aggressive and have this feeling to win. And if she makes some mistakes, sometimes she said, okay, I lose only a fight, I don't lose the work. And it's confident, this is important. It's a strong character. Strong body and a strong character.
Strong. You have to be strong to fly. It's unnatural. Yet all of Milo's movements look easy. Constant repetition conditions her reflexes to make them look natural.
What is natural, for example, for a human being? To run, to jump, but to take off and to make triple twist or to make double layout is not natural. Maybe on the moon it's more easy to do something like this. It was a human dream to fly, and This girl has this power to fly for a few seconds. I think this is a very, very special feeling.
But special feelings have a high price, as Octavian knows only too well.
This girl trains every day, 2 times a day, 7 days a week, and they train about 3 hours each training. We train in the morning and the afternoon. These girls stay with us together in training entire year, and we give free Christmas time to go home and say Happy New Year, but we must stay working every day without off, without stop.
Every day for 13 years, Milo has battled to do the unnatural, but it's getting harder. She's fighting not only gravity, but also her own physical development. On the bars, she has to support her increasing weight, and during rotation, up to 6 times that amount. Precise timing is critical. A regrasp, seen here slowed down 80 times, happens in just 2/100ths of a second. This is the Kachev. In the middle of rotating around the bar, a half somersault has to be performed. The head has to be forced up and the legs down. Milo's like a monkey, flying amongst artificially formed branches. Her hands need control and maneuverability around the bars. The chalk helps provide the necessary grip and friction. Some moves require unnatural flexibility that can only be trained from childhood. This is the eagle grip. At first, the body has to rotate completely around the hand. Then it must swing around the bar in this position. To do this, the upper arm is forced 2 to 4 centimeters out of the shoulder socket. It is momentarily dislocated. One and a half minutes of continuous rotation. Momentum leaves no time to correct mistakes. Look at Milo's feet. They no longer fit side by side on the beam. She's also turning from a stick-shaped child into a triangular-shaped woman. All these things can upset her balance, in an exercise widely acknowledged to be the most difficult in gymnastics. The beam is just 10 centimeters wide, poised over a meter above the floor. A perfect routine is almost impossible to accomplish. The mount she does onto the beam is both beautiful and spectacular. She remains suspended in the air moments before flying backwards onto the beam, taking her whole body weight onto her arms. Her biceps and deltoids are tensed, ready for the impact. This is like the most impossible press-up position. It was 24 years ago that Olga Korbut first performed a single backward somersault on the beam. It created an outcry. It was considered far too dangerous. It was banned for almost a year. Today, Milo does 4, 2 of them without hands. It's her flexibility that makes the move look both easy and graceful. Forming the split position in mid-air allows the head to be suspended in space and the eyes to be fixed on the landing position, essential for the gymnast's safety. Gymnastics is dangerous. Every training session carries a risk of injury.
If you lose one day training, you must work about 1 week to recover. And if you lose 1 week, you must work 1 month. And if you lose more than 1 month, it's difficult to recover, especially after the bad accident, a fracture or something like this.
At 19, Milo might only have one more opportunity to become the best gymnast in the world. Will the dream come true for Lavinia Milosovici? A gymnast's competitive career is very short, 5 years at most, but it has to begin very early. Every year, 5,000 6-year-old girls apply for a place in Milo's school. Only 200 get in. All the novices strive to be like Nadia Comaneci, or their current heroine, Milo.
We keep playing in the first year. We make some choreography preparation, but not too much. We don't use the power training. We play, and we play like mother and father with child. We put to jump like a kangaroo. This is physical preparation, but playing is not so hard. We play first, the second year, and when this girl is in love with gymnastics, we say, all right, now we begin the serious work. Maybe the most important part of the preparation is the selection. Because at 6 years old, you must find all the quality you need for good preparation to make a world champion or Olympic champion. If you look only the eyes of this child, you know if it's good for gymnastics and in general for sport or not. You must find this kind of girl to have courage from the beginning to go on the beam and walk a little bit.
At 6 years old, they must get through the first 2 years of selection before they are able to move into the Olympic gym and join the older girls. At every stage, only the best will be allowed to continue.
You must be very fast in your work, speedy, and to have this good reaction. We need this good reaction. And if you are too tall, the light sits on the brain, and until go on the foot, it's too long way and need too much time. And gymnastics means everything faster.
These girls are 8. Now in the Olympic gym, everything becomes more competitive. Just 1 or maybe 2 out of 200 selected will make it to the national team. The systematic making of a gymnast has a precise plan. Before puberty, the girls are small and straight, perfect for executing gymnastic moves. Constant repetitive training enables them to build strong, efficient muscles. The smallest and strongest win medals. Their daily routine also delays puberty, so they stay the ideal shape for longer. But gymnastics is not all about strength and stamina. Flexibility and balance, grace and poise are qualities that need to be taught and encouraged. To become a star, these must be continually practiced and refined. Puberty is the beginning of the end for female gymnasts. There's no way to turn back the biological clock. Gymnastics revolves around balancing and tumbling. As the girls change shape, their center of gravity will alter. It becomes more difficult to balance. As they grow taller, their limbs become longer. They become slower. This is what's happening to Milo. She's fighting against all the odds to keep ahead of a younger generation of gymnasts. But her confidence is undiminished. Aggression is born out of a will to win, a determination to overcome the disadvantages of changing shape. Gymnastics is difficult enough when you're the right size and weight, but Milo's flying in the face of adversity. As Milo makes the run up to this vault, she cartwheels to hit the springboard backwards. From this moment until she hits the horse with her hands, she's traveling blind. It's the cartwheel that gives her the necessary turning speed to make a double layout in a fully stretched position. It's simple. The straighter the body, the better the score. Although the judges see a graceful vault, what Lavinia feels is something quite different. The jarring at the moment of impact is phenomenal. It is estimated that she experiences a force equal to around 20 times her own body weight. That's nearly a ton, equivalent to a small car, every time she lands. Repetitive landings give gymnasts denser bones than any other athletes. Impact on landing sends a powerful shock wave up the legs. This is absorbed by the quadriceps and hamstrings. These strong thigh muscles hold the bones in position and stop the legs collapsing. A champion gymnast must keep the body both upright and poised. Control makes the difference between a good and a bad landing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But unlike final landings, those between tumble runs must not absorb all the energy. It must be stored to help her fly across the floor. She does it by keeping her legs straight and taut. It was this flying technique that astounded the judges in Barcelona. Relentless practice still makes her remarkable. A triple twist is one of the most difficult ways to fly through the air. 3 complete rotations have to be performed in just 1/10 of a second after a backward takeoff. To start the twist, one arm must be above the other. One foot must push off more than the other. And finally the arms must be brought tight into her body to speed up the twist, just like an ice skater does on the ice. Once airborne, the body has no sense of up or down if the eyes are closed. The eyes must be open to know the position to take off and the position to land. Another gravity-defying move on the floor is the double layout. Flick-flacks build up a large turning force. Only then can she perform this move successfully. If she under-rotates on the second somersault, she won't get her feet under her. A good coach can anticipate her every move and prevent disaster. Lavinia Milosovici has a dream, and the moment of truth is here. She has sacrificed 13 years of childhood to fly into the record books. Can she make her dream a reality? The team has come to Sabai in Japan for the World Championships. This is perhaps Milo's last chance to realize her dream. She knows that winning here would put her into the history books and guarantee her a future, as it did for her heroine, Nadia Comaneci. 20 years ago, gymnastics made Nadia a star. She is now a TV celebrity, with a lifestyle most Romanians can still only dream about. But Octavian knows it's by no means a certainty for Milo.
To be a star is not for everybody. And maybe they work in the whole thousand gymnasts, and one or two have this chance to be a star and have all this quality to be a star. Now, because the society is changed in Romania, girls have too much choice. And in the future, I think it will be more difficult to find the motivation to work so hard. But I hope there are some girls dedicated to gymnastics, and they want to be someone in this world, not an ordinary person. I think gymnastics is like a dream. Our dream and the gymnast dream is to be a star like Nadia, and to have the same life than Nadia have now.
But she only made third place, just 1/6 of a point behind the gymnast judged best in the world. Nadia knows just how tough it is to accept anything other than first place. What happens now for Milo? At 19, will she carry on?